Junior Cycle Higher Level 2013 Paper 2 Question 1. This is an area and length question, and we have a drawing already made, and we have a square garden, and in that garden we have sections of lawn and a section of patio. So, and the first thing we're asked to do is look at the triangular lawn sections. They tell us that they're equal, and the very first bit is we're asked to work out the length of the hypotenuse of one of the right angle triangles. So we have a right angle triangle with lengths of 5 and 12. Okay, it's the same as this side here. They're equal, they're congruent triangles, so this is 12 as well. And so we can just use Pythagoras' theorem. If you remember the Pythagoras theorem, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. So our hypotenuse squared will be equal to 5 squared plus 12 squared, which is equal to 169. And so if I square root that answer, I get a hypotenuse length of 13. And don't forget the units, meters. We're then asked to work out the area of these triangular lawns. So for this you're going to be using a half base times height, and the base is 5, the perpendicular height is 12, and we get an answer of 30 meters squared. We're next asked to work out the area of the square patio. There's two ways of doing this. Our first option is to work out the area of the entire garden and take away 4 lots of the area of the lawns. So we have the entire garden is 17 squared, and from that we're going to take 4 lots of the triangular lawns, giving us an area of 169 meters squared. Now that's not the only way of doing it. An alternative way is just to appreciate that square that we have. We were able to work out that its sides were 13. So all we need to do is work out the area as being a length squared, which is 13 squared, which is 169 meters squared. Lastly, we're asked to look at this patio and fit a series of flagstones in. So we have this square, and if we have a grid, all we need to do is for the lengths of 0.8 meters and 0.5 meters, if we think of one of those, how many of those rectangular flagstones could we fit along? So we need to think about how many are we going to fit along one side and how many we're going to fit across the other. So if we have a length of 13, how many lots of 80 centimeters, 0.8 meters, are there in 13? And we get 16.25. And we can ask the same question about the second side, and with the same 13, how many lots of 0.5 can we get, which is 50 centimeters, can we get in that 13 meters? And we end up with 26 flagstones. So how many flagstones do we have in total? We have 16.25 times by 26, and we get 422.5 slabs. Now, lastly, we have to add in an extra 20%. So once we've added 20%, we get a total number of slabs of 507. Before I finish, I would say that there's an alternative method to that, where we look at the area of one of those slabs. So an area of one of those slabs in meters squared is going to be 0.4 meters squared, and all we want to know is how many in the total square area of 169 how many slabs of area of 0.4 do we have in 169 meters? And again we get 422.5 slabs, and so again if we worked out 20% of that and added it on, we would get 507, just as I had done on the previous line.